Hey guys, I'm Cameron. If you aren't acquainted with me yet, that's fine. Welcome. This is going to be a short video and a bit different from what I usually talk about. That's just because I wanted to talk about Persona 4 Revival, which just got announced a couple hours ago today. Um, Persona 4 is near and dear to my heart. Defined me as a person. Growing up, Persona 4 was probably one of the very few things that I can honestly say without a shred of doubt was a happy memory for me. Walking throughout the city, going fishing on rainy days, petting random stray cats, hanging out at shrines that don't exist in America, and walking down the street at night, listening to the cicadas. These are experiences that I never had the chance to have growing up because I didn't have any friends. And Persona 4 gave me those experiences. And it was one of the first times in my life where I really thought about what it meant to think for myself and to reach out for the truth and come to my own conclusions about things. I would genuinely say that I consider the characters to be my friends at this point. Out of all of the physical video games that I still own, my original copy of Persona 4 that I received in the mail from Amazon about 13 or 15 or so years ago at this point is still with me in my new apartment. I keep it with me because it means that much to me. I played all of the spin-offs, including the dancing game. It's good, guys, trust me. And I don't think I've ever identified with a video game as much as I did with Persona 4 when I was growing up. It felt like it equipped me with what I needed to know going into high school. It felt like it gave me a good idea of how better to treat people and what types of things to watch out for. And I always related a lot to it as well, since it takes place in such a small town. And I grew up in a small town. There was only 500 people in it. So what you experience in Persona 4 is already like an improved version of what I experienced growing up. Plus, you're also in Japan, and everybody knows everything's better in Japan. But I hate remakes. I despise them. That's not what this video is about, don't worry. But I hate remakes. I did not like the Persona 3 remake. I think that game looks and plays very bad, and everything they changed is bad. I hate it. They made it green. Why'd they make it green? It should be blue. Persona 6 is gonna be green. We can save that for that. But on a more serious note, even though all we got was like a 10-second nothing from the Persona 4 remake, when I saw that bridge, that summer bridge over the lake, and I saw those yellow flowers, I felt something that I haven't felt in a very, very long time, in over 10 years. I felt myself in my basement. Summer break is the first week of summer. Wearing my shorts, burning hot outside, and the cool basement air hitting my skin. Playing Persona 4 on my PS2. Feeling like summer was going to last forever. That's what I felt looking at that bridge and seeing those flowers. And hearing that song come in. That's been so long since I've heard it. I felt that again. And seeing the colors and the way that they've rendered Inaba in the remake, it makes me feel like that summer again. Now, when you compare that with the Persona 3 remake announcement trailer where I was already complaining about how bad it looked within a few seconds of starting it, the fact that I felt something from this means something to me. And the head of P Studio also talked about it a little bit, about how Persona 4 is such an important game to the company, which makes sense given the fact that it kind of saved Atlus a little bit there in the late 2000s. It makes me glad to know that Persona 4 means as much to me, well, means as much to other people as it does to me. It's a very special game to me, and if by any chance anybody watching this isn't familiar with Persona, if you watch my channel and I've never talked about this before, I'm talking about it now. If you're some random person who clicked on a video about Revival, who just wanted to see the news or something, this probably isn't what you're expecting. But I think that Persona 4 is a game about a very simple life that maybe a very large number of people wouldn't understand. It's something where if you take the time to sit down and think about it, I believe that you can get something out of it. You can't rush through it. You can't treat it like it's any other game. It's sitting down at your grandparents' house where they don't have any cable, and it's raining and they have a tin roof, and the only thing you have is a random book off of the shelf, and finding something in that book. Or going for a walk because the internet's down in your college dorm, and everybody else decides to come out of their dorms and actually socialize for once. It's that one day at work where some system is broken so you can't actually get anything done, and everybody in the office just decides to be real people for a little bit. That's what Persona 4 is. It means a lot to me. It's definitely one of the many contenders for best game ever made to me. So if you're new to it, definitely give it a try, because I love Persona 4. And I'm hoping for the first time in my life that a remake might actually be good. If they do some stuff with the weather, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah. This isn't really a typical first look speculation video like you'd expect, but it's one I wanted to make. I love Persona 4. I love Rise Kujikawa, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. It's been that way since I was 13. It's gonna be that way when I'm 30. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you in the next one.